Hello and welcome back. Right, so we are now at our third stopover on the Snowdonia road trip in my motorhome. Absolutely stunning spot. So we left Barmouth this morning. I've only actually travelled about 40 minutes from Barmouth, but the change of the scenery, so obviously we've gone from the coastal views to now we are back in the mountains, so I am very happy, and I'm also surrounded by one of my favorite things, well, another of my favorite things. So yeah, for those of you who've watched my videos for a while will know I'm a little bit of a geek about a certain something, and as I look out of every window I can see something that fills me with joy. So I am gonna get my walking boots on. Molly is here, although Molly's trying to have a little sleep, but I'm gonna give her a little prod because the sun's out. We've just got to get out while we've got blue skies and sunshine. Got to make the most of it. For October, this weather is absolutely fantastic. We have gone from one extreme to the other. If you remember my little South Wales road trip, which I had to end early because of the storms and the horrendous weather, now it's like a summer's day, so thank you. Anyway, right, yeah, gonna get my walking boots on and I'll catch you all outside and show you my views. So there's Daisy on my pitch. So you've got electric hookup directly behind you and also a water tap. Pitches are good sizes as well, but this is why I've booked it. Look at this view. Only surrounded by lots and lots of slate. There's actually some work going on up there. Some diggers. But it's a lovely little site, very tidy. It's one of those sites, it's in a very strange place though, because you kind of come through the village and down a little road where houses are, and then yeah, the site's just kind of here. So this is the gateway here for it. So this is where we are here, Quarry View Touring Park. If you look, this house is here. This is the road that you come up. So you come up from this side here. And then onto the driveway there. It's kind of one of those that on the approach to it, you do wonder if you're going the right way, because as I say, you go through all that, like past all the houses, and then yeah, we're just up this little bit that we're walking down now, but there are signs, so it does kind of point you in the right direction. Oh, it is adults only as well. Okay, I think I'm kind of wandering aimlessly here. Let's head this way. This looks like a bit of a notice board here. We are just looking for a footpath of some description. Well, I found a kind of footpath, so I'm just going to see if it actually leads anywhere or not. Or does it just stop at the railway here? I'm not too sure. But this is just up from the site. You just go past a few houses. Oh, it is a footpath. Now I have the choice of, I can either go along there, up there, or this way. I think we're going to go this way because, come here Molly, I don't want to be sort of going off and doing a mammoth hike anywhere. It's more just to stretch our legs. Look at that sun. That's what we like to see, isn't it? No idea where this is taking us, but it's a nice dry path. Oh look, so now it's kind of going off up that way, or oh, should we do this one? Should we let's have a look up this one. This looks a bit more exciting. Oh, you watch, I'll end up being on top of the mountain before long and you will all be like, Carol, I thought you weren't going to go and do a long walk. It's just one of them though. The day is lovely. We're in no rush to get back to the motorhome or to go anywhere, so let's just amble along. In fact, oh, the paths join here, so could have gone on either of them anyway. Oh, the views! Oh, this is lovely. Oh, this is so nice. I wasn't expecting this. Look how clear it is in the distance there. Gosh, that's tall. That's a bit high up there. Now, I have done a little bit of research and apparently I'm not very far from the big dam. I think it's just that way. I could see it as I was driving along. I could see it in the distance, and it's actually the first time I've ever noticed it, and I've drove along that road so many times. Whether it was because I was in the motorhome, so I was a bit higher up, I'm not sure, but there is a huge dam somewhere somewhere around here. So I think what I'm going to do tonight, once it's gone dark, because that's the only problem, yeah, you're a bit stuck for daylight hours. I am going to see if we can actually do it from the site, because we could do that tomorrow before I have to leave, because I'm only here like I say one night. But if not, looks like we'll be coming back. There's another path going off that way there, one going this way. I couldn't resist. I had to come up. I haven't gone up the really big one I showed you. Just come up a bit of a smaller walk up here. Oh, still took my breath away a little bit coming up there. But apparently there's lovely views from the top. Just chatting to a lovely couple who happen to be subscribers as well. It's always lovely to meet you. Right, let's have a look. Oh, look at that. So we have a full view now. We're not going to go any further because you can actually feel the temperature dropping a little bit when that sun goes. Right, So just in the distance I can actually see Transveneth Lake. So we're now looking down across Blaenau Festiniog. And we are sort of this area here. Good morning everybody. It's a little bit of an overcast day today, so I'm just folding my towels up from the shower last night. I've had them hanging up on here because my heater's just here, so it has dried them off lovely. Did need to have the heating on this morning when I got up. Yeah, temperatures dropped a little bit, and like I say, it's a little bit overcast and it's a bit murky. So I'm now debating what to do today. The walk that I had planned, I was chatting with a couple and they think I'm going to struggle to get the motorhome sort of anywhere near. So I was like, right, okay, we now might need to think of an alternative. And then woke up, yeah, seeing the weather and thought, yeah, probably wasn't the best day to do the walk I was going to do anyway. So that's going to have to wait for another time. And this is where I'm finding the motorhome is, you know, between the motorhome and the Berlingo, the micro camper. So the motorhome, definitely more luxurious, definitely more comfortable. I've got my lovely double bed, I've got my heating, I've got my space. Molly and Toby are just so chilled in here. But then in the Berlingo, obviously, limited space, and yeah, we're kind of on top of each other. But practicality wise, for me getting off on my walks, that's just a doddle, because I would have no problem whatsoever. Wherever I want to go, I know I can get the Berlingo there. So yeah, it's kind of, oh, it's one of them. When people say to me, which do you prefer, the motorhome or the Berlingo? They've both got pluses and minuses, haven't they? I think definitely if I'm doing my adventuring and my exploring and my walks, the Berlingo wins hands down. If I want to rest the old achy bones, it's got to be in here. Do you know, while I was making my coffee, I thought I might just walk into Blaenau Festiniog from here. I think it's only like 5-10 minutes, if that. Because I haven't actually walked around there. I don't know if there's very much. I know there's a little Morrison's, a little co-op or something. There's a couple of little supermarkets. So, oh, Londis it might be. So I thought, rather than just leave the site and not really do anything, we're going to do that, come back, and then there possibly is somewhere en route before we get to the next stopover. Now, today is the last day in sort of South Snowdonia, because we are heading back up north today, but not all the way back to Southport. We're going to stop off en route, and I've got another 2 nights at a different stopover, a site that I've wanted to do for quite a while, so I thought now's the ideal time to do it. Anyway, I think I'm going to just get my dishes put away, get my boots on, and yeah, we'll just go and have a little wander for an hour or so, and then get her all packed up. It doesn't take, that's the good thing, it doesn't actually take long getting off site. All I have to do is I lift my microwave down from here. I don't know why I've even brought that, because I haven't used it once, but you can guarantee if I didn't have it, I'd have been, oh, I should have brought the microwave. But all I seem to be doing is lifting it on, lifting it off. So yeah, lift that off, secure my TV, which you're currently propped up on, lift my books off the shelf because they keep falling off when I'm driving along. So lift them off. And that's pretty much it. A few of my little like knickknacks, my candles and stuff. Not my knickknacks, candles. Put them in the cupboards, and we will. Oh, and my ramps. Get my ramps from underneath, because I was on a little bit of a slope. And my electric cable. Well, that list has just got a bit longer, hasn't it? But it literally takes 10 minutes, and I'm driving off site. So yeah, right. I'm going to stop waffling, get these done, and yeah. We'll go see what's there.
It's only me here. I don't know what I'm doing. I seem to be clearing these sites, don't I? Word gets out. Carol Ann said, avoid at all costs. Although there was only that motorhome next to me, they've gone. Later on last night, 3 VWs pulled up, but they left first thing this morning. Let's see the mist. It's not too bad at the minute. But I couldn't see any of the tops of them before. And the walk that I was planning on doing was quite a high up walk, so yeah, we're probably making the right decision. And you know, once you're out, it's not cold. It's obviously warming up a little bit. Right, so we apparently go up here, we turn right, and then we go straight across the roundabout. I must have drove through the town, because I came from that direction. Then again, I wasn't looking properly because, well, I was looking at the road. I wasn't sort of looking for shops or anything because I was too busy looking for the signs for the site. Right. Oh, I thought that was a plane then. It was a car. I was looking up in the sky. Just a very noisy little pear show. For God, King and country, greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Roll of Honour employees of the Oaklear Slate Quarries Company Limited, 1914 to 1919. I've just realised I didn't go through the town. Where the roundabout is up here, that we're going straight across, I actually came from the right. So you wonder, doesn't it, what it was like back in the day when you look at all these little cottages along here. And these ones up just up here, I mean, they're very old. And there wouldn't have been sort of like a thoroughfare like there is now. And you wouldn't have Big Hughes Grey. I don't think that was back here in the day. Right, it's a little Morrison's Daily. But it looks like there's a few more things down here. Reading on these signs, so there's a Blaunau Festiniog urban walk. Looks like a bike hire shop there. It's very quiet. See, I told you, they've heard I'm coming. Everyone's staying indoors. Oh, this looks an old building here. I need to go back across now. I want to get this from the other side. Now the Comrades Association Club. Look at that. There's no date on it, is there? It does look old. Good old Chinese takeaways. Chinese takeaway everywhere, isn't there? You can go to a little town and there'll be nothing else, but there'll be a Chinese takeaway. Little general stores, little hardware stores here. I wonder if there'll be a wool shop. There's normally a wool shop everywhere. Central Co-op, erected 1883. I was just about to say there's always a television shop as well. Just passing a nail bar to my left. That looks like it could have been a bank at some point. Let's say National Provincial Bank, yeah. Blaenau Festiniog was once referred to as the City of Slates. It was built for quarry workers and their families and grew quickly. Slate workings above and below ground were connected to Porthmadog by road and river, and later by the famous Festiniog Railway. Gosh, the property is really cheap. Offers in the region of 75,000 for a 2-bedroom, 78,000, 89. Oh, there's quite a few at that holiday village. 49, 65. 84. You don't very often see houses in them price brackets now, do you? What did I tell you? There's a wool shop. Just knew there had to be. There's a co-op. There's a swimming pool. All you can smell walking down this high street is coal. Because there's so many little houses down all the little side streets. Obviously people have got the coal fires on. Oh, it's very atmospheric. That's what you want to smell, isn't it, when you're somewhere like this? We're just going to walk a little bit further up here. We're through the town now. Just wondering if there's going to be some good views, which I think there is. If we can get up here, and there's a bit of a clearing across. Thought I'd come back a different way. I thought, oh, isn't that such a lovely house, lovely garden? And then I spotted a motorhome. I was like, oh, that's a bit like Daisy. Then realised it is Daisy. So we're at the back of the site here. But they've got a lovely garden. So I was just reading on a sign, and it said Blaenau Festiniog, the town that roofed the world. So there we go. There's something for you to think about. Go outside, look at your roof. If you've got slate on it, it's all slate, may well have come from here. And there we go, Quarry View Touring Park. Very apt name, seeing as though lots of views of the quarry. There's a couple of pictures there. If you look, the pictures are really good size. Look at that. So when you do get here, you just pull in here, call the number, and well, it was a lady who came out, ever so friendly, and just shows you to the pitch and explains where everything is. Let's see, a little washing up area here. Oh, look at all the awards, pitch up winners. I can see why. So you got your Little information centre here. Pictures of the walks that are close by. Right, let's go on. Oh, menus. Oh, there's music, so I might have to dub over this bit. Nice. Very nice. So there's like 2 toilets and 3 showers. Very nice. Oh, nice and warm too. Well, I don't think I've ever been in a toilet block and they've had music playing like that. So sorry about that. As you could see, it was all very clean, spotlessly clean. In fact, it smelt lovely. So I can see why they've won the awards. Don't you even think about jumping down onto the camera. Sorry, if you suddenly get knocked, it's because Toby's on his little shelf up there. Yeah, eyeballing the camera. Grot bags. Right, just having another coffee. Just got to clear my coffee pot away, put my kettle away, and yeah, get everything put away. And we are leaving Quarry View Touring Park. I've enjoyed the stay. It's been nice. The surroundings has been nice. So it cost me £30 a night. So I actually thought this was the dearest one. It wasn't. The one in Barmouth, because that was £35, wasn't it? I found it on Pitch Up. So yeah, if you fancy staying here, take a look on there. Like in the video, you can see it's a really, really well kept site. Toby, oh, he's on one. It's better he gets it all out of his system now, because he's going to be going in his carrier ready for the journey very soon. Yeah, it is. It's a really well kept site. So yeah, take a look on Pitch Up if you fancy staying here. I think I've now got about an hour and 25. It's coming up on the sat nav to my next stop, which I'm quite looking forward to, because I know that there are a lot of walks from the site itself. And yeah, that goes back to being in the motorhome. I think I need to plan sites where I know I can just go off on a walk from the site, because I don't like having to keep taking the motorhome off the site really. I know a lot of you do, but yeah, I prefer not to. Right, so yes, I'm gonna finish this coffee, get Toby in his carrier, get Molly's harness on, get her all secure, and we will see you at our next location. So as always, oh, little fly, little Welsh fly. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.